A former Detroit high school basketball star has some words of wisdom for today's young athletes.
Sports anchor Ronnie Duncan introduces us to Alexander Newell in tonight's Ronnie's Roundup.
Every now and then you get a good feel-good story. You've always heard it in the barbershop. Who's the best basketball player who never made it? Well, even though he never made it, his story is one that will live on forever.
I wanted to write a book to inform the youngsters of my life and how I was going down the right path, and all of a sudden I just went down the wrong path.
Indeed he did. Alexander Newell admits his detour was a wreck of what was and what could have been. The book, entitled If These Bricks Could Talk, is an autobiography of a former Detroit high school basketball player from the Brewster Projects who decided to go in the opposite direction of possible fame and fortune.
I basically got in my own way.
And he did. Admittedly, Newell was his own self-destruction. After scoring nearly 25 points a game in high school at Mary Wright, this kid had newspaper clippings that stuffed the family photo album. Alexander didn't get a college offer, and somehow he found himself at Alabama State.
One teacher by the name of Larry Hauser, he the one got me down at Alabama State because I didn't have no offers.
Somehow, despite limited success, he dropped out, still chasing a dream to perhaps one day play in the NBA. He recalls a moment when he believed he could match his skills against Isaiah Thomas of the Pistons.
I got a team just so I could play against Isaiah Thomas because I wanted to measure my game. I wanted to measure, see what Isaiah Thomas, I know he played for the Pistons and he's this bad guy to Chicago, but I want to see where I'm at.
An opportunity lost, and yet Alexander Newell has rebounded without ever suiting up in the NBA. For the past 7 years, he's held a basketball camp for underprivileged kids. He's been successful within the community, and with his wife Renee for nearly 23 years by his side, he's learned to finally score without the ball.
I wouldn't be sitting here right now today if it wasn't for her, to tell you the truth. I wouldn't be sitting here. She has been with me for, words can't even describe what she has done.
I'm looking at this book, and the one question I have for you is that perhaps your basketball camp, Adam Silver mentions a name, and after that individual calls out Mom and God, they thank you. Will that be that opportunity that you can say finally you made it to the NBA?
Yes. First team. Yes, I do. Yes, absolutely.
I want to thank Alexander as well as his wife, Renee, and as well as Logan Lanier. He introduced me to that story, and we'll have more big stories coming your way right here at CBS News Detroit. I'm Ronnie Duncan, that's your Sports 321. I'm done.